Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with MLB 14, the show. We've got some more out of the Athletics franchise coming your way. So here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to see what happens on the weekend as far as being able to make videos. Maybe I could do just my normal set of series just on the weekend or something. So we're going to give it a shot. I mean, this is a video that I've had waiting to go for a little bit, so I figure, hey, got some time today. Let's go ahead and edit it down, do some commentary, just to throw it out here for you guys. So, thank you for all of the awesome messages that you guys gave me on the last video that I did where I talked about potentially ending the channel. So, I'm going to give it a shot for you guys. Honestly, like, yes, it'll cut into my weekend, which is my free time, but it's the stuff that you guys said, which is the stuff that I don't get to see that much. So, you know, because you guys were so awesome and positive and, you know, you showed me a lot of support, I'm going to give it a go. All right, we're going to see what happens. I mean, I still don't want to say 100%. Yes, we're going to keep going, but let's give it a shot and see what happens. So this was a kind of cool matchup here, as it was the Athletics, the 2014 franchise team against MLB 2K12's franchise team, the Detroit Tigers. So runners on first and third. Sonny Gray is the starting pitcher. Rick Porcello is going to be pitching for the Tigers today. So early on, a little bit of a dangerous situation for me to be in, but the two-seam fastball works to be able to get the strikeout and to go ahead and end the inning. Now, a few position or adjustments to the lineup in this game. As you can see, Gentry taking ball 4. He's going to be in for Coco Crisp, who is tired, and Alberto Callaspo is going to be in for Eric Sogard today, who is also tired right now. So giving them a little bit of rest will be helpful just for the next little bit. But Gentry's got some speed, and he breaks towards second, and Alex Avila's throw is going to be a little bit too high. So Iglesias will not be able to apply the tag in time. So that puts Gentry in scoring position for the Athletics here in the bottom of the first. Should be able to go ahead and bring him home if we can at least get one good hit. And here we go with Jed Lowry, who's facing the 2-2 pitch from Rick Porcello. Right down the middle of the plate. Now that's a great move by Kinsler at second. That will advance Gentry on over to third, which sets up a good opportunity for me to go ahead and maybe get him home on a deep fly ball. Seriously, that was pretty good by Kinsler. All right, so Josh Donaldson with his first plate appearance today. 3-1 count. This one is going to fall just short in the left, so Gentry will be able to come home. That ends up being an RBI single for Donaldson and gives the Athletics the first run of the game, as we're looking at the score being 1-0. Here we go in the second. Sonny Gray having a pretty bad first inning. Doesn't look like the second inning is going to be that great. Not able to rob Torrey Hunter of that home run, but Cespedes was pretty close. And now that I have been able to go ahead and rob somebody of a home run, like, I just get that much more excited about the opportunity because I know I can do it. But Torrey Hunter will get a chance to circle the pillows and ties the game up at 1 with that solo blast. All right, so I'm going to have to try to find a way to bounce back. Not the best appearance for Sonny Gray, who is leading the American League right now with wins. So that win streak that he has is on the line right now. I think he has gotten a few games that have ended up being no decision. Oh, what's this? Right down the first base line. Apply the tag. Morales throws it over to Lowry at second, but not able to get him in time. So Rajay Davis, former Oakland Rajay Davis, coming up to the plate now. So runner in scoring position for the Tigers here with 2 outs. So Sonny Gray is really going to have to get things going on this at-bat and really kind of get away from all the bad at-bats that he's been pitching. Really has been able to wear into his energy a little bit. As you can see, we're in the third inning, and he's just a little bit over halfway as far as energy goes. So 2-1 count. The pitches just haven't really been in the location that I've wanted them to be, which is always a huge factor here in this game. But swing and a miss to end the inning. Rajay Davis should have let that one go, as That two-seamer just fell inside. All right, so bottom of the third, Callaspo with the base hit. That'll go ahead and put him on first. Hitting has been not going so well for us in this game. I mean, Porcello obviously is a really good pitcher, so I was expecting the hitting to be a little bit less than what we typically see in these franchise games. But I don't know. We still got 6 innings left to go. So Jed Lowry, again 2-2, but this is going to go for a 6-4-3 double play. Not pretty for the Athletics here. Okay, bottom of 4. Josh Donaldson, who had the RBI earlier, he's going to foul that one for a 2-2 count now. Gosh, that one was over the heart of the plate, too. That would have been just great to go ahead and just drill. Speaking of drilling a pitch, here we go, right center. And that is going to be a home run for Josh Donaldson. Obviously, Donaldson has the power to be able to do that game in and game out. Like, him and Moss, they seem to be going back and forth as to, who's hitting the home runs for us. But it's nice to have this kind of power that the Athletics have. So Donaldson giving us the lead back here, 2-1, as no one else was on base for the Athletics there. So now it's up to Sonny Gray to help us retain this lead. Full count. Ooh. Right through the middle. A softly hit ball through the middle, I should say. But enough to get the single out of it. So going to try, of course, to keep the ball low, force a double play. So the Athletics not looking at anything too crazy. But breaking for second, I'll go ahead and take that as Jaso's throw. Just right on target to Callaspo at second. We just got to take a breather, wait for him to slide into second. And that was really good for me to be able to see, too, because I've been slacking a little bit as far as throwing to second lately. And just forget that it was on me to make the throw. I think it was because, man, Torrey Hunter. Torrey Hunter gets his second home run today. This is kind of embarrassing. Sonny Gray not having the best performance here now. I know some of it is because of energy depletion. Confidence isn't that great, too. The Tigers have been out hitting us actually quite a bit. I think it's almost like a 2-to-1 factor. I think they've got 6 hits. We've got 3. That might be 7 for them, now that I think about it. So, in the next inning, we're going to go ahead and do a pitching change. We're going to bring in Dan Straley. I'm bringing him in for a number of reasons because the game is tied up, and I know that the way that the hitting has been going, I kind of want to bring him in to go ahead and give me a chance to have some longevity there at the mound in case we go into extra innings. Dan Straley originally was a starter for the Athletics, but when they ended up getting Irvin Santana, that kind of changed it up, and he ended up being a relief pitcher. But him coming in now, going to be huge for us. We've also got actually a lot of the members of the bullpen are not sitting at 100% as far as stamina goes, so this will give him a little bit of a break. And I kind of do trust Straley here to come in and kind of finish this game out. So 0-2. There we go on the changeup. Pinch hitter for the Tigers just strikes out. That's not what you want to see from your pinch hitter at all. But Detroit decides to go to the bullpen themselves. Go with Java Chamberlain here, who, if you guys have been around for the channel, know long enough, I actually played against him in high school. So, went to Lincoln. Alex Gordon also played against him, too, when he was in high school. But Java Chamberlain struggling, walks Jaso at the beginning, but really nothing amounts to it. So, still, it works out for me. Here we go on the top of the 9th. That one's going to get past Josh Donaldson and roll out into left field where Yoenis Cespedes is going to have to charge in and make the throw into the infield to make sure Avila does not advance. So here we go with Torrey Hunter, who already has those 2 home runs, but a bad pitch by Straley. And Avila will be safe at second on what will likely be scored a wild pitch. Yep. So, runner on second. with no outs. So Reddick will make the catch. I'm not able to put as much momentum into that as I wanted to. So Avila will get to advance to third. And now it's up to Straley to make sure that the Tigers don't go ahead and get a base hit here or even get a fly ball. We got to keep it in the infield, or preferably, as Andy Dirks comes up to the plate, I'd like to see a strikeout. Because the way that I've been hitting, or I should say the lack of hitting, I'm not too confident that in the 9th inning, if I'm down a run, that I'm going to be able to put something together. So, I don't know, we could go with like a war of attrition almost, going into extra innings. I'd be okay with that. But I don't think I could force a run. I mean, especially with me knowing how I play and with my tendencies, I'd just be swinging at a whole bunch of stuff, which is actually pretty counterintuitive if you're trying to get back into a game. You don't want to be swinging at everything, but I'm just like, I don't want to pass up a chance to get a hit. Now, Dirk strikes out right there. I don't know what he's complaining about. It was definitely a strike. It wasn't even one of those ones. It's like, I guess it could have gone either way. But there we go. Morales making the catch first. That's going to send us here into the bottom of the 9th. Brandon Moss. Iglesias makes the catch. So we are going to go into extra innings. So bringing Straley in was a smart idea, because now his confidence is way up here in the 10th. But he's going to give up a hit. No point in trying to dive for that one. I mean, Reddick is good when it comes to fielding, but nobody can lay themselves out that much to go ahead and make a catch. All right, Miguel Cabrera, who's had a terrible game today, breaks his bat on that one. And there's the out. Yeah, like it's been really bad for Miguel Cabrera. I think 2 strikeouts. Hasn't gotten a base hit yet. So that's probably the only thing that has been keeping me into this game. Cespedes going and getting a hit there. That's the first time in, I want to say, like 5 innings that we've gotten a hit. So a big drought, but it is good to see that we're getting back into it here. What I'm doing is I'm going with the contact hitting, which allows me to be able to go ahead and have a better chance at getting hits. But it does sacrifice power, so it won't work out too well. Eduardo Sanchez coming in for the Tigers here in the 11th. Still tied 2 runs apiece for the Athletics and the Tigers. Alberto Callaspo, that will go as a hit. So Callaspo's been doing all right today. I kind of wonder, though, what would have happened if I would have had Sogard in at second base against a lot of these righties that we're facing. Heck, even what if we would have had Coco Crisp in. But Gentry obviously has done a decent job, you know, getting that first run of the game. Okay, Jed Lowry now. Is that the second double play he's hit into today? I think it might have been. That's not good. All right, top of 12. Here's Straley. 0-2 count. Strike 3. I think it was Dirks again, yeah. Dirks is not having a great day either. Okay, so next at bat here for Straley. Swing and a miss on the changeup. Ian Kinsler strikes out swinging. 2 up, 2 down here in the 12th inning. Now a 1-2 count. Come on, can Straley do it? Yes, he does. What a great curveball. Everybody who came up in that inning struck out. So Donaldson had that home run earlier today. Faces an 0-2 count himself. This one's going deep into left field. This could be a walk-off home run. And it is. Donaldson is the hero of the day. And I get the trophy for it too. I don't have too many more of those to get just through normal play. So that's awesome. I guess, hey, if I'm going to be doing this every weekend, might as well be showing something cool. So anyway, you guys, really thanks for watching. I'm going to try to do this more often. You know, and by more often, I mean like once every weekend or something, maybe even twice every weekend. We'll see how it goes. But seriously, I know there's a lot I want you to get out of this as far as gameplay goes, but if anything, I want you guys to take out of this. Seriously, thank you for all the positive comments and support that you guys have given me in the last video. It means more than you guys know. But again, thanks for everything. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again. And as always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.